Here's a funny story. I once did a show and I wrestled Doink the Clown. So I wrestled Doink the Clown, who was not Doink the Clown. It was a guy that wore makeup and pretended to be Doink the Clown and sold his merchandise as he was Doink the Clown, which is rude, which is a no-no in business. You shouldn't be stealing from someone else's gimmick, even if that gimmick's been shared between multiple wrestlers. That is still not your area.
Like 100% stolen? It wasn't Matt Bourne.
No, it wasn't Matt Bourne. No,
shit.
It wasn't Steve Lombardi. It wasn't any of those guys.
Wow.
It was just an independent guy that was duping people. Well, he didn't look like him either. So if you got duped by that guy being Doink the Clown, then you deserve to have your money taken. Yeah. But this guy, like, still dressed up like Doink the Clown, and don't steal people's stuff, people. Jeez. Anyways, he stole his stuff. Portrayed himself as Doink the Clown, sold 8x10s, all this stuff. So I went out there. I was kind of mad. And I wrestled this kid and beat him up, like, not in a professional wrestling way. Let's be honest. I'm still a pro. I beat him up and then brought a bottle of water in and rubbed his face with water. And then I had the microphone. I was supposed to cut a promo. And I said, this guy, if you bought a Doink the Clown 8x10, you're stupider than I thought. I'm just being a jerk. Anyways, it's the lead up to another match. It would be me versus Tatanka. So me and Tatanka were about to wrestle. And so a lot of the old school stuff where you get in the ring, get out of the ring, a little too much. I don't like the pandering. I don't like doing that pandering to fans that much. I feel as though it should be competitive, but I only go with the story that I've been told to give. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing the in and out of the ring thing and like, get in the ring, you jerk. And then I go over to the crowd and I look at this. There's this little boy and he's having the time of his life. I'm like, hey, what'd you say? He says, get in there. And I said, hey, why don't you punch me in the face, you little punk? And knowing right well that I was going to back up and not let him punch me and just, just agitating. And as soon as I put my face down and I pointed to my chin, I feel these massive knuckles on my face. And as I look up, it was an old man with a cane, and he had pushed the kid out of the way and straight up gave me a straight right hand to the face. Punched me right in the face. And it took me back. I was shocked. But it was laughable more than it was. I wasn't angry. I'm like, oh, I'm doing my job right. Yeah. I was, it really got me. It was hilarious that I had stirred this old man up into such a rage that he would push this young boy out of the way just to throw one of those sweet right hands and hit me in the face. Of course, that poor old guy got escorted out. I wish they hadn't, because that's just my job being well done. Yeah. I don't believe in violence or like condoning violence on shows. But if you're going to agitate and they're going to want to reciprocate this agitation with the way they feel, I feel as though you should let them sometimes, you know? So, yeah, great times.